Live from Wish TV, this is The Zone, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
Welcome to The Zone, everybody. The Mud Sock game was rocking tonight. Fisher's hosting at Hamilton Southeastern, and the Royals folks strike first, back up to their own 4-yard line, but not for long. Jalen Alexander, he gone 96 yards for the touchdown. HSC up 7-0. Fast forward to the second quarter, same score until Bennett Gorak punches his way in for the 1-yard score. We're all tied at 7 apiece. But HSC responds. Chandler Weston fakes out the defense on the quarterback keeper, and the junior is off to the races. Royals led 21-7 at halftime, but take a look at this score here. What a game tonight. HSC survives, wins in overtime. Look at that. 35-34 is the final. What a game indeed. Hi, everybody. Good evening to you. Welcome to The Zone. I'm Anthony Calhoun. Coming up tonight, we have highlights of 22 games. How about that? That's more than any other station in the entire state of Indiana. So sit back, relax. We got so much to get to tonight here on the show. Plenty of games, including rivalry night in both Hendricks and Johnson counties. Plus, don't miss FaceTime Friday coming your way, where we are joined by the winning coach for one of the biggest games of the night. And a little bit later, we've got even more highlights in the Zone Blitz. And if you're looking for the scores, be sure to scan that QR code on your screen for the Central Indiana scoreboard. All right, let's get back to more highlights tonight. Warren Central on the road at Lawrence Central, a game you saw on our sister station, Mighty TV Channel 23. Warriors defense and special teams was solid, especially early on. First quarter, they blocked the punt. It rolls out of the end zone, so it's a safety. And a quick 2-0 Warren Central lead. Second quarter, the lead's up to 10 when Keith Jackson keeps it himself. He's in for the TD. 8-yard score. Warren Central goes on to get this one here. They won 2 in a row now. Warren Central wins. Final score 25-16 is your final. All right, on the west side of town, two rivals squaring off. Avon hosting the undefeated Brownsburg tonight. First quarter, Brownsburg up by 7. A bad exchange for Avon leads to a fumble that's recovered by the Dogs. Davin Pearson, that is. Bulldogs would settle for a field goal. Then Jake Dunn launches it and is called here by Corey Smith just side the 10-yard line. And then Garrett Sherrill makes his way in for the touchdown. Brownsburg moves to 4-0 the season. They get it done tonight. 53-30 is your final. In the battle for the boot at Franklin, hosting Whiteland is a big mid-state matchup here tonight. To the fourth quarter we go. Franklin's driving. Senior Clay Pinnock finds a fellow senior. Yeah, Quentin Richards for the 19-yard TD there. Grizzly Cubs take a 16-15 lead. Whiteland would answer ensuing over 7 minutes off clock, that is, using 7 minutes of clock, when Slate Valentine there runs it in 8 yards out. Warriors up 21-16 at that point with 30 seconds remaining for it. Senior Clay Pinnock here took the game into his own hands here and wasted no time getting in there, but wasn't going to be denied. Franklin wins a thriller tonight. They take it 22-21 is the final. And just coming up in just a few minutes, folks, it's FaceTime Friday, and we'll be joined by Franklin Community Head Coach Chris Call. Don't miss that conversation later on The Zone with Coach Call. All right, Ben Davis, the Giants hosting Florida's IMG Academy tonight. They're ranked 4th in the country, IMG is, and BD trailing by 14. The third Giants punt is bobbled by IMG Academy. Gavin Lamb picks it up for the Giants and takes it to the house, but hold on. They say he's got to go back to 18 there. He was touched then. And Giants are trying to battle back, though. Thomas Gudkowski's pass is picked off in the end zone there, the red zone that is, by Davis Stone. Takes it back, pick 6 there. IMG Academy taking the win tonight. They win 34-14 is your final from that one tonight. All right, 5 games down, folks, but still much more ahead here tonight on The Zone. After the break, more highlights are on the way. Andrew.
Yeah, ACV challenges from out-of-state powerhouse programs just keep coming for Center Grove. Up next, highlights of the Trojans' latest game against Cincinnati Moeller. Angela.
Andrew, I just want to say that Gavin Lamb got robbed, folks. That was a touchdown for the Giants, and I'm going on record about it. But we're going to move out of state. That's what Carmel's facing tonight. Still to come, the Hounds headed to Louisville for a showdown with Trinity.
Hi guys, my name is Anna Mayer. I'm a senior here at Fishers High School, and one of the best things about Mudstock rivalry is the zone!
Wish TV's The Zone, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
We're back here on the live here on The Zone tonight. A bizarre moment, folks, tonight. Cathedral was supposed to be hosting Chittard, right? But check this out. An issue with some of the lights at Arlington Middle School means the teams can't finish the game as scheduled. So the game is suspended at halftime with Cathedral leading 21-10. They will pick it up in action coming up tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. A game taking place at Chittard. But man, that was bizarre tonight. Okay, we're back here live on The Zone, 6 games down, but more highlights are on the way. Send over to my guy here, Andrew Chernoff. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, see, that's when you bring the sleeping bags out to the stadium and just stay overnight. The Center Grove Trojans just keep playing tough competition from out-of-state schools. After falling week 1 in Ohio, home field has been kind to head coach Eric Moore's squad as the Trojans have notched back-to-back wins. This evening, the defending 6A champs were at home again, taking on Moeller out of Cincinnati. Tyler Cherry and Center Grove hoping to get their 3rd straight victory by night's end. Moeller starts hot, though, up 7-0 early second quarter. Jordan Marshall makes the deficit grow. That is a touchdown from 4 yards out. Crusaders lead 14-0. Next possession, Trojans drive down the field. Rylan Cook scores. Center Grove makes it a 1-score game. This one requires overtime, and how about this? Center Grove wins 35-34. Noblesville bringing the flyover to Westfield for the Midland Rail rivalry game. That's insane. Also, they want the banner. They do it every week. But the Shamrocks score first. Micah Webster, clear lane to the end zone. Went up 2 touchdowns for the junior. It's 7-0 Westfield. Millers respond. Next possession, Jacob Baker shows off that arm. That's perfect to Abram Hunter, the freshman, with the 30-yard touchdown. All tied at 7. This game went down to the final minutes. Westfield hangs on to win tonight, 28-21. Just to the south, head coach Brad Spencer and his North Central Panthers hosting Lawrence North. Wildcats up 28-7 with 3 minutes left in the half. Wildcats with it, not anymore. Panthers, George Bloomingbird flies in to pick off the pass right there, but a penalty negates the touchdown. North Central could not convert. Wildcats get the ball back with 2 minutes left. Perfect pass here to Demario Moore in stride. Gets a little help from Israel Jackson for the long touchdown. Lawrence North dominates tonight. The final 49-14. Decatur Central in Martinsville squared off on this beautiful night for football. Decatur Central down by 3 late first half. Bo Polston, a 27-yard pass to Chris Richmond down to the 10-yard line, and that would lead to a field goal to tie things up at 10 before the break. Third quarter, the Martinsville defense bringing it. Lucas Dewey, huge sack right there for the Artesians. And like some of the other games tonight, this was a thriller. Martinsville scores a touchdown late, goes for 2 and gets it to leave Decatur Central with a 25-24 win. Unbeaten Plainfield hosting Perry Meridian tonight. The Quaker student section making the case for the banner. Students would like this. Quakers get on the board here thanks to this 33-yard touchdown from Hunter Newell to Caden Vanderbush. 8-0 Plainfield after the 2-point conversion. Perry Meridian would, though, answer in the second quarter. Zachary Huckabee to Byron Hahn right here for the score. Another game down to the wire. Perry Meridian misses a field goal late. Plainfield hangs on, a 21-20 win. 11 games down, we're halfway there, but for even more, let's send it over to our Angela Morian.
Hey, Andrew, for the 3rd week in a row, Carmel faces an out-of-state foe. After a pair of home games, the Hounds hit the road tonight for a trip down to Louisville to take on Trinity. These teams have alternated wins and losses on each of the last 6 games. Last year, Trinity winning by 10. Carmel facing that powerhouse out-of-state schools, and it would be a good one. Trinity in control of the game early. Clinton Sansbury with a 20-yard touchdown run, rather. That makes it 14-0 in the second quarter. Carmel down 21-0 later in that corner. Greyhounds finally getting on the board. Anthony Colner with a 34-yard touchdown pass to Jacob Bellin. That was perfection. Just not enough. Trinity wins big, 41-14 the final. Guerin Catholic on the road also facing Brebeuf. The Braves led this game 9-6 at half. Here come those Golden Eagles. Peter Rooney gets loose down the sideline and he gone almost. Bryce Kissel scored the next play. Fast forward to the fourth quarter. More from Guerin. Check out the play. Jack Cherry, corner end zone. Guerin Catholic wins 27-15. Cecina at Beach Grove at Chittard. That's kind of confusing. The Crusaders took a 27-24 lead into halftime. Third quarter, they go to work. Opening drive, David Mendez throws it up to Ty Walker. That moves the chains. A few plays later, Mason McKellen will not be stopped. Touchdown, Crusaders win 44-23. The Stars were out at Western Boone tonight. Webo hosting Tri-West. Bruins strike first. Malachi Walden does it himself. Quarterback draw for the touchdown. Second quarter. Stars up 7-6, but not for long. Walden throws it in the flat. Noah Lean does the rest. Tri-West wins 26-21. North Putnam down at Covenant Christian. Warriors been putting up big numbers, averaging 28 points a game so far. Tonight, no different. Jeremiah Dowdell gets things going for Covenant in the first quarter. Look at this. 50-yard trot to the house. Warriors still trailing by 2. Next possession, Warriors down 9 now. 4th and 1 for Covenant, but who else to give it to but Dowdell? Gets the first down and the touchdown. 25-yard score. Covenant comes back to win 44-37 the final there. Big scoring games in my games tonight, AC.
You're right about that. Thanks a lot, Angela. Okay, time for a break, but much more ahead here tonight on The Zone, including our FaceTime Friday conversation that is coming up. Also, the excitement over the Zone banner is building. Find out how your school can win the award for the best school spirit. And when we come back, though, Andrew and Angela join me for the Zone Blitz, including Ron Kale hosting Columbus North. That's on the way.
Franciscan Health Sports Medicine presents the Zone Blitz.
All right, everybody, we're back here live on the Zone Blitz tonight. Anthony Calhoun alongside here with Angela Morian and Andrew Chernoff. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's get back to more highlights here tonight. Ron Colley looking to break a 2-game losing streak. Royals hosting Columbus North here tonight. First quarter, Ben Bradenburg, he hits the hole, and there he goes. 38 yards for the touchdown. Ron Colley wins big, 38-10, the final. Andrew.
Greenwood wants the banner tonight. They hosted Mooresville. Pioneers have no trouble against the Woodmen. Hogan, Denny. Pass caught right here by Trey Bennett for the 7-yard touchdown. Mooresville wins 59-22. Angela.
Hogan Denny, what a name. I love it. A pair of winless teams tonight at Southport hosts Pike. Red Devils up 25-zip in the third. Juju Rodriguez rolls out, throws a bullet to Bryce Hughes. He does the rest. 30-yard touchdown. Pike wins 46-14. AC.
All right, here we go. Lafayette Jeff heads to Richmond today. Opening drive for the Broncos here. Quarterback keeper by Xavier Stivers. He stands, and no problem. 43-yard touchdown for him. Jeff wins big, 36-0 the final. Andrew.
Crystal House Manual hosting Crispus Attucks. Final play of the first half. Corshawn Sarton keeps it himself and is in for the Tigers right here. Attucks wins big tonight, 74-25. Angela.
Mouthful for that, Andrew. Monrovia taking on Triton Central. Tigers had a big night. 35-yard touchdown pass from Jace Stuckey to Mason Compton. Stuckey becomes the all-time passing leader at Triton Central history, folks. Tigers win it 55-27.
Hey, we got a little bonus for your game 23. How about that? 23 games here for you. Shortridge hosting Tinley. Tigers trailing in the fourth quarter, but Dion Richmond connects here with Jakar Smith for the touchdown to take the lead, and Tinley gets the win. 18-14 is the final. So how about that? An extra bonus game for you. 23 games tonight on The Zone. We're not done just yet. Don't miss FaceTime Friday after the break, plus our fan pick of the night coming up.
The Zone banner, brought to you by Crew Car Wash and Bailey & Wood Mortgage Lender.
Back here live on The Zone. Here's a fan pick of the night. A big thank you to those students at Noblesville. They were great on the road tonight. That's the look at the fan pick of the night, the Millers there. Hey, this is what the students are competing for. The Zone Championship banner presented by Crew Car Wash and Bailey & Wood Mortgage Lender. We are giving this huge banner to the school that's in the zone and has the best school spirit. Which high school is going to be able to claim this banner, hang up at your gymnasium? We'll find out coming up in November. All right, everybody, we're back here on The Zone. Anthony Calhoun alongside Andrew Chernoff and Angela Moran. Time now for FaceTime Friday. Who else than better to have on the show tonight? The head coach of Franklin Community, the head football coach, that is. Chris Call joins us live here tonight on FaceTime Friday. Coach, thank you so much for taking the time to join us, and congratulations getting the job done tonight against Whiteland. We were joking around off air how you go anywhere you want to go in the town when you beat your rival like that in Whiteland. How'd you guys get it done, my friend?
It was a back and forth game. It was a great football game. I think it was 9-7 at halftime. I think we kicked 3 field goals. They scored a touchdown, and it went back and forth a little bit in that second half. And, I think they scored go ahead with little under 3 minutes, and we get the ball back with about 2:20 and was able to drive the field. So I think it just kind of come down to who had the ball last.
And that's exactly almost basically what happened there, Chris. I mean, what was the reaction from your guys as soon as they were able to punch that in for that game-winning touchdown?
They went a little crazy. There was still time on the clock, so we had to kick off, and we had to play defense for, I don't know what we ended up, 3 or 4 plays. They moved the ball a little bit on us going back down the field. So, yeah, it was a little crazy, but there's still time on the clock, so you got to get refocused.
Coach, win number 3 of the first 4 games. That only loss was by 3 points. What's been special about your team to be so good at the start of the season?
They just work hard, and they play for each other. It's not any one thing. It's really not any individual players. It's just really a good group working hard. And I don't know how good we are. We're just going to keep going at it week after week.
You got to love it. I got to say this. We know you are the home of the defending Zone banner champs. I know your student section was loving life tonight, so you guys get that win, right?
That place was rocking tonight on both sides. Whiteland brought a big crowd. Their students did a great job. Our blue crew was outstanding. The atmosphere was great.
Coach, well, congratulations to you. Thank you for taking the time. We know you're still at work, so get back to work. Big game coming up next week against Martinsville, and all the best. You enjoy the weekend, my man, okay?
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Okay, we appreciate Coach taking the time to join us here tonight on The Zone. So, man, what a game for them. They got the job done, and what a night in high school football, right? A lot of fun.
The weather was phenomenal,
Ooh,
too.
I was chilly.
Yeah, it was kind of chilly.
It's going to get colder,
Don't forget, everybody, wishful.com. We got more scores coming your way and highlights. Have a good one, everybody.